What's up? Thank you for being here. Back again with another video. Now that we're back home, we're settled, we're gonna get back to our videos and the main thing, which is helping you get better at this game of baseball. In today's video, the main topic is gonna be the uncontrollables versus the controllables and managing our ace. This was something I was taught at a young age and it helped me excel later throughout my career in baseball. The uncontrollables. The uncontrollables are things that tend to make us mad. I know as a player, I used to get frustrated with them a lot. Well, uncontrollables can be things such as weather, right? You have a game on a Saturday, you're, checking the radar Friday night, it's supposed to rain all Saturday, and that can kind of make you upset, mad, angry, because you want to play the next day. So that's something we really can't control, and that's the weather. You wake up, come to the field, you see the field and it's just in rain spots and you're just like, oh my gosh, but that's something that we can't control. Another uncontrollable can be the umpire's call, right? Say we're sitting 3-2, we get a pitch outside, it looks like a ball, umpire rings us up. That's an uncontrollable. We can sit there and fight it. Our coach can do, so much, but you're probably gonna be in that situation. And you gotta take the call, go put your glove on and get out there. Another uncontrollable can be a bad hop. Say you're playing shortstop, baseball gets hit, takes a funny hop and bounces over us. Sometimes that happens and you see it, and that's just part of the game, right? That's another uncontrollable. And knowing what the uncontrollables are, we can't spend time mad at that, right? If we're spending time being frustrated with the uncontrollables, we're mad at the call that the umpire just made, now we're taking that to the field, that's going to affect us and affect the team. This is where the controllables come into play, right? So if we can recognize the uncontrollables, what's the opposite? That's the controllables. The controllables, the things that we can control and the things that can help us succeed in the game of baseball are going to be our attitude, concentration, and effort, which stands for ACE, right? So before you step on the field, right, you can have a check-in with yourself and be like, all right, how's my attitude look, right? Am I in a good attitude? If I'm in a bad attitude, that's going to, equate to probably bad results, right? The way I see it, everyone out here is playing the same game, but we can all have different mindsets and we can all have different results. So I say that, right? So it's the same game, but if I have a bad mindset, I might have bad results. But if I have a good mindset, I'm going to have good results. If I focus on the controllables, what are the things that I can control, as a ball player? Well, I can focus on my attitude. What's my attitude look like when I'm showing up to the ball field, right? My concentration, was I focused every play? Was I locked in? Was I ready for, each pitch? And my effort, was it at 100%? Was I giving my effort? Were there spots where I lacked, right? And how did that equate to, the success of, the game, the success of myself, and the success of the team? And you can judge yourself, game and game after game after game. And then you can look at, was I focused on the uncontrollables? Was I focused on the things that I can't control, which is, umpire's calls? Was I focused on the bad hop? Was I focused on the horrible weather that, happened to show up today? The things that we can focus on, right, or the things that we can control are going to help us exceed and play at a high level and have the probability of winning the game, right? So to sum it all up, right, there's the uncontrollables and there's the controllables, right? What are you going to focus on next time you step the field? Can you take 5 minutes before your game and check in with yourself and go, what's my ace look like? What does my attitude look like? What does my concentration look like? What does my effort look like? You're taking the time, you're taking, the stillness to sit with yourself. Hey, can I check in? Where do I want to be? Am I hitting my marks, right? If not, if we're just playing and we don't really know what's going on, we can kind of be at loss and we're focused on the wrong thing, right? But if we have an elite mindset, if we have an elite attitude, if we have an elite effort, if we have elite concentration, we're good to go, right? So focus on your ace. I hope you can take that to your next game. Last thing, I'm going to take a lap around this field. I got to show you, this is unbelievable. And for my ball players out there, this is purely just for the love of the game. Just take a look at this. I'll make a quick little clip of the field I'm at here in Austin. It's a beautiful day. But if you love baseball just like I do, hopefully you can appreciate this video. And I look forward to making the next one. So hope you have a blessed week. Take it easy.